On a pitch on which scoring quick runs appears to be nigh on impossible, the LV County Championship match between Northamptonshire and Hampshire appears to be heading towards a tame draw after neither side could take control on the penultimate day. There had been no play on day one, while Hampshire had crawled to 149 for 5 from the 61 overs which were possible on the second one. Liam Dawson had batted through 4 hours in making an undefeated 57, and he carried on mostly in the same manner on a surface which is not one which any of the batsmen would like to carry around with them. He and Mike Roberts added 30 runs in the morning's first 50 minutes before Hampshire lost their last 5 wickets in a 14-over spell for just 27 runs. Roberts on 12 gave Azarullah his maiden championship wicket with an LBW. Dawson, having now batted for nearly 5 hours, mispulled Andrew Hall to David Sales to depart for a very hard-working 76 made from 214 balls. David Balcombe edged a drive off Azarullah to Sales before he'd scored. Chris Wood also gave some catching practice in the slips, again off Azarullah, Hall taking the catch this time. While Danny Briggs, in good form of late with the bat, was bowled by David Willey for 10, as Hampshire were all out after 88 overs for 206. Trent Copeland getting through 37 overs for figures of 4 for 56. Northamptonshire didn't make the best of starts in their reply, losing Matt Spreagle in the 7th over, legged before to James Tomlinson for 3. His opening partner Kyle Kurtzer looked good though, with some classy shots such as this one. Although he was put down by the bowler Balcombe, a tough chance of course, after Kurtzer had made 25. He and Sales were finding quick scoring no easier than Hampshire had done, as they took the total to 59 in the 23rd over of their reply. Sales, with 15 runs to his name, would have expected to add 4 more with this shot, but Adam Wheater pulled off an absolute stunner behind the stumps, one to perhaps even better David Murphy's catch to get shot of Jimmy Adams on the previous day. Alex Wakely had made 7 when he was next out with the total on 80, James Vince surprising him with the bounce as the batsman edged to Sean Irvine. Kurtzer was able to survive, however, and that meant that he could post his first 50 of the championship summer. The Scotland captain got there with a single off his 102nd delivery. Amongst the defensive shots there had also been 9 fours, and it was this innings which was ensuring that there was nothing really between these two teams. Alas for Kurtzer, he fell 9 runs later, Wheater with another smart catch, this time off the bowling of Briggs. Rob Newton was then the 5th man out with a total on 132, again the bounce being the major factor at this end of the pitch, meaning that the batsman edged Wood to Briggs after making a patient 21. Hall and James Middlebrook then saw out the remaining 12.5 overs on a day in which only 216 runs were scored for 10 wickets in 96 overs. Those figures tell the story really, and it's one which is likely to end not with a happily ever after, but with the two captains shaking hands before the last hour of the match is due. Of course, that may not be the case, but it's difficult to see how any other scenario can be achieved. Northants will resume on the final morning on 159 for 5, made from 69 overs, and that leaves them still 47 runs behind. They could get ahead and have a session and a half to try to bowl their side to a win, but that will be tough on this evidence.